Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and today I'm going to teach you the quickest way to manifest anything into your life. Let's get into it. Now, the quickest way that I have found to manifest anything into my life is through a process called decluttering. And I'm not just talking about decluttering the drawers and closets. So, a lot of times in life, we are creating our reality unconsciously through our beliefs and our actions and our thoughts. And it's just all unconscious. We're not even aware, and we're not making pointed choices in life. We're just kind of letting things happen to us, and then we accept it, okay? And so, if you want to create the life you want and you want to manifest what you want into your life, you can do this through decluttering. So, creating the life you want is a term I like to use because I feel like life is art and we're art, and we can create ourselves and we can create the world around us, okay? And what I mean by creating ourselves is we can reinvent who we are as a person, and we can make ourselves kind of like art. A good way for me to describe this would be the David statue that Michelangelo carved. So I heard a really good quote one time, and I think it went something like this. So Michelangelo said, David was in the piece of marble, the block of marble, the whole time, and all I had to do was chip away the pieces that were not David. Isn't that awesome? And that's what we can do with ourselves, and that's what we can do with our life. So, the first thing you want to do in manifesting anything into your life and trying to make your life art and reflect who you are and trying to recreate yourself, even, is to release what you don't want in your life. So, let's use an easy example of something that people usually will like to do when they're creating the life they want. A lot of times we can redecorate our house. Let's just go with that. So, I did this process with this new house, and with my old house, this is kind of how I created my reality. I kind of just, when we went into the house, there was a lot of furniture left over because it was a friend's house, and they had left some of their furniture, and so we just kind of accepted it and took it on as our own. But the house was very rustic. It was very dark in there. It was all the furniture was dark wood. I had dark leather couches, and it didn't really match who I was. And I was just kind of, I kind of just fell into this decor, I guess you could say. I just kind of went with what was already there and tried to build upon it. And I didn't really think to create it as my own until my optometrist, I noticed he was posting pictures of his house on Instagram one time. And I was thinking to myself, his decor in his house reflects his personality so much, and it has so much personality. And I was thinking that I would like to have that for my house. I would like for my house to reflect who I am as a person. And so when the time came that we bought this new house, I looked around and I thought, none of this is me. I didn't pick out any of this furniture except for the couches. And the only reason why I picked out the couches was because I wanted it to kind of match the decor of the house. But it wasn't really a reflection of my style and who I was. And it didn't really light me up, okay? So I made the decision to declutter the house. And that meant that I threw away all of the furniture and anything that was broken or wiggly legs, anything that looked shabby. And I'm not talking about this new shabby chic stuff, but something that was really broken down and that I was just making work. I just threw it all out. and so that cleared up so much energy, and it opened up so much potential to where I could actually start from scratch and recreate this house that I now live in now, and actually buy pieces that light me up and buy pieces that I feel make me feel calm and cool and collected and make me feel grounded, and I feel like they reflect my personality. And in some of my other videos you can kind of see my house decor a little bit, and it's all comes straight from me, and I've kind of created it like art. So that's an easy example of what you could do if you want to manifest a whole new decor in your house. You just throw everything out. And what happens when you throw out your couch? Well, obviously you're going to go shopping for a new couch, right? But one of the things I've done is I've only been in this house for like a year and a half, a little over a year and a half. And when I first moved in, I decided that I wasn't going to break my neck to try to find everything at one time and decorate my house fully. That I wanted to kind of savor the moment and kind of like find perfect pieces and let them flow into my life as they come and kind of just add to the decor. And that's what I've done. And if, of course, it's still not finished. It's getting close though. But I've found it very enjoyable. And there were a lot of empty spaces in my house for a while, but I really didn't care about that or anything because I knew that the perfect pieces were flowing into my life. And so those are just some ways that when you declutter and you actually let go of things that you kind of that don't really reflect who you are and they're not who you want to be in the future, you just let those things go. Even the things that have sentimental value. I had a table in the old house that was very rustic and it matched the house very well, and it was from my parents. And although it had a lot of meaning to me in my family, it would not fit in the new house, and it definitely did not reflect the vision that I had for the house, which was bright and airy and light and modern. And so I was forced to give that table back to my parents, and they even got upset a little bit. My dad did, because he was like, "This is an important table in our family, and you need to keep it." And you may come up against something like that. So this is why I'm telling you this story. So even pieces that are sentimental, you need to let go of if they don't jive with your vision. And it's okay. And the family will get over it. And if it's that important to them, they'll take care of it and they'll make a place for it in their family. Okay. But that's going to come up a lot in your life. Things that feel special that you don't want to get rid of, that you probably need to just let go anyway. But let's use another example. So you can even recreate your wardrobe, because I like to do this once a year, because you change so much in a year, and things you bought last year are really not going to reflect who you are as a person this year. So I'll go through my closet and I'll purge everything that doesn't match who I think I need to be or who I think I'm going to be next year. And I will also purge clothing that has like negative vibes about it. So maybe you're wearing an outfit to an occasion and something negative happened there, and you don't realize it, but some of these clothing can kind of bring up memories when you bring them back out. So anything that's got like this negative vibe to it, like I remember something happened and I was wearing this or whatever, I'll just throw it out. And I don't know if you guys have ever thought about that, but there's things that I've bought that don't really resonate and reflect who I am as a person now. Like maybe things that I bought at the thrift store that I really loved in the moment, but now it doesn't really match who I am as a person, so I'll throw it out. Even expensive items that I bought that don't really reflect something that I see myself wearing, I'll throw that out as well. Not only can you declutter your life materially and create it materially, but also you can declutter your beliefs and your habits and your actions and your emotions and things that you just need to let go in your life. A lot of times we have these limiting beliefs about ourselves and what we're capable of, and we need to declutter those out. We'll have some habits that we've picked up, and we realize we need to declutter our habits. There are times when, let's say I want to manifest more abundance in my life, okay? Because we talked about abundance last week. And what I realized is that if I want to attract more abundance into my life, there are some things that I'm going to have to declutter in my life. And one of those things is I'm going to have to declutter my energy, because it takes energy to generate income, right? And if I'm going to attract abundance into my life, then I'm going to have to let go of some things that are draining my energy. And this could be people that are draining your energy. This could be social media that drains your energy. It could be pointless things that you're spending your time on that are of no benefit or financial gain. Anything like that. Sometimes we have to declutter what we're giving our energies to, so that we can take those energies and use them to focus on what it is that we're trying to create in our life, whether that's abundance or whether that's you want to generate more ideas, you want to generate more creativity in your life, you can declutter all these areas in your life. Let's say you want to manifest a beautiful body. There's a lot that you're going to have to declutter in your life if you want to get fit. You're going to have to declutter your time and your energy, like I was talking about before. You're going to have to declutter your schedule and what you give your time and energy to. You're going to have to declutter your refrigerator and your cabinets of all the junk food and all the bad stuff. You're going to have to declutter a lot. So all of this decluttering, once you remove all of this junk and you let it go, you're creating space for all the new things to come into your life and all the new blessings and all the new abundance and all just that good, clean, pure energy that just can flow. So if you feel like your energetic levels are spread too thin, you just look at what's taking all of your energy and you pare it down. You may delegate some things to other people, and you may stop doing things that you once signed up for, and you're not going to feel guilty about it because you know that this energy is going to be used to benefit your life in other ways, and you're going to be able to create the life that you want. And when it comes to decluttering your life, you may have to declutter your relationships with people. If you're wanting to manifest new relationships, you may have to let go of a few old friends that you've had for a while, or you may have to limit your time with them or limit your time with family or whatever it is. Maybe there's some toxic people in your life and you are trying to cut them out, or maybe you just need to cut the time that you spend with them down a little bit so that you can manifest the relationships that you do want. And you always want to tell people how you want to be treated. That always helps. But when you start decluttering your life in all these areas, like I said, you're freeing up space for all the new stuff to come in. And this energy feels really good. It feels really light. It feels very grounding, and it's really exciting. So I think this is a great time to start decluttering your life, whether it be your house, even your drawers. And one thing I've noticed about your living space is if you find that your living space is cluttered, that reflects what's going on in here. So if your outer reality is cluttered, then your inner reality is cluttered too. And also, when you have a lot of clutter in your house, I know I'm going back to the house, but I just want to hit on these few things before I let you guys go. When you have a lot of clutter in your house, it takes a lot of your energy, whether you're just taking in all the sights in the house or you're looking for something. But when you have a lot to do and you have a lot to clean during the day, or you have a lot of responsibilities to do when you get home because your house is decluttered and unorganized and nothing's in its spot and you don't have your life together, that takes up all your energy. And if you could just keep your house in order and keep your house decluttered, you free up all of this energy to actually have time to create the life you want. And a lot of times when we feel like I don't have time to even do these things that she's telling me to do, all I do is work all the time and clean when I'm not working. But if you can declutter your life and simplify your life down as much as possible in all these areas I talked about, it frees up so much time. You would be amazed if you just cut out social media, how much time that opens up in your life to gives you time to actually breathe and actually think, hey, what do I want to do with this extra time that I've just now found? I've just created an hour or two in my day and I have no clue what to do with myself. See, that opens up the energy of creativity, and that'll help you start to create the life you want. Try it out. It's awesome. So I'm going to teach you guys a little mantra that I use when I'm going around decluttering and cleaning my house and making room for all the new stuff to come into my life. And this works for every area of your life, and you can use this mantra. So this mantra is going to open up the channels to bring new things into your life, and it's also going to bring attention to the things that you want to let go in your life. And so what I will do is, before I get started, or even during this process of decluttering, when I'm decluttering, I will constantly say this mantra over and over again. And it has some fill in the blanks, so you can put whatever you want in the blank. And I'll give you an example of what I will put into the blank sometimes. And the mantra goes like this. And it'll say, and you can put your hands over your heart because I like to do that when I'm saying a mantra. But it goes like this. I make room in my life to receive the blessings of abundance of blank and blank. And you can fill in the blank any way you want to. So sometimes I'll say something like, I make room in my life to receive the blessings of abundance of money and of wealth. Okay, money and wealth are two separate things, just so you guys know. We may go into that in another video one day. You could also say something like, I make room in my life to receive the blessings of abundance of love and of friendship. You could also say something like, I make room in my life to receive the blessings of abundance of ideas and creativity. So you see how you can fill in the blanks with anything that you want it to be. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you'll try to declutter all these different parts of your life and try to create the life you want and even the identity that you want. We need to go in deeper with that. And that's something that I know I'm going to hit on later in the year. I have plans. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you can be notified the next time I post a video. And please like and comment anything that you want to say about this video below. I would love to talk with you guys, and you can email me anytime through my website, and I'll link that in the description box below. And I hope you guys will manifest all the good things into your life. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.